hit that mid-game wall like we talk about, that mid-competition wall that can happen to anyone regardless of how good. Bugha, though, is on the crash pad. He's not slowing down, not at all right now. He's going to position himself up on a nice, great layer here. Bugha, one of the few people that actually look out before they crash pad. He treats it almost like a launch pad if you ever do any reviewals. And this is going to be such a big elim for him. It's going to be onto rocks. Oh my gosh. The impact frag that he needs. He can actually gather up all of the loot here as well. And now maxed out because of the pickup there. This is looking like it could be Bugha's game easily now.
It easily could be, and we've just talked about that graphics shown up. We crunched the numbers, and Bugha is good in this tail half of the tournament. So if anyone's going to handle the pressure and show up big here in Game 5, it's going to be him. And that's what you're watching if you've just tuned in. Game 5 of the NA East FNCS Grand Final. Monster just laid on the line. $500,000 is going to be given out in the next 2 games, and a few players need to jump up there right now. You're looking for Coop, you're looking for Class. They've got a decent lead on the rest of the tournament, but we've seen big point swings in the past. Someone can jump up and take their position and get into that top 2 spot. If they fall soon, it's going to be anyone's game for the taking, and that's what you want, a nice tight leaderboard at the top, because this one is going to be a nail biter, except we saw him have a great game last game, but that was with mythic loot in hand. He walked away with Fortilla with Ocean's loot. Can he do it now with 3 crash pads, 3 minis, and 2 green weaponry with just under 50 bills? It's not a bad loadout, but he's going to have to use it very wisely, as we see a nice water zone here. It's not deep water like you were used to last season, so these players can still build, they can still block all the shots, but it's very open sightlines. If Accept has to push across here, or those players have to push into him, there's no cover. They have to use their mats. There's no hills, no trees, no houses. It's just you and the opponent in front of you. He's going to go back forward again. He can see if he can try and make his way out of this one.
He's using another enemy's
crash pad.
Remember, I was just going to say, let's not forget the fact that Accept is in the conversation right now for top 3 here, Ozzy.
Yeah, he's definitely up there. He's got a good chance to try and jump up through this one if he can. Holding onto those crash pads, it's with plays like that where he reuses them and goes forward, takes down Zombie, and good thing he held onto those crash pads because now he needs them. Nice rotate onto front side. Ultimate low looking really good down there. Goes up a few layers. I see Calc on the backside with pressure on. I see a few people going for high ground. Bugha's there. We talked about him. He was in a decent position, but now he's fighting his way back in. Illis, we're shooting him as one of the biggest fighters at NA East. He can drop eliminations like anyone. He's going to start making his way through 2 crash pads. One about to come out, but no, he holds onto it till the last millisecond. He doesn't need it. He holds it there. Zone goes back, and now he has that in the back pocket. This utility is everything for him right now. He has no shields. He has 100 health. Those crash pads are going to allow him to get into a box and get a refresh, and this is that. It's exactly what he's looking to do. He gets in there. The epic tax shotgun gets put to use, and he takes down Renan's, and now he gets the shield, and that's why you have to hold on to your utility. You need to run it for as long as you can. Wrigley on the high ground, but it's not very secure. He needs to be careful on how he plays that high ground monster. Never mind, he's going to keep pushing forward. I think Monster's just reconnecting back in. Hopefully we have him to run this end game, but it might just be you and me, but it's going to be exciting either way. Coop, someone I've been cheering on this whole time, on 50 points, gets another elimination onto COD Genesis. Coop is one of the best players with attack in hand in scrappy fights on backside, and that's what he's going to need to do. He needs to keep pushing it through. He needs to keep going and keep closing this one out if he can.
And there's the RPG on high ground. It's not looking too good here. Wrigley's really going to be manipulating the lobby. That RPG is going to force everyone down the mountain. Players like Bugha have to probably come back over. He's all the way at the bottommost layer. But Wrigley taking a huge risk sitting way out in the top. We'll see how that's going to happen here. On the other side, though, focus on the bottom. Bugha trying to make his crossover now. And Coop as well. Coop still with a big lead here. 52 points. He's made it this far. That is ridiculous. He is only getting further and further away from the competition, Ozzy.
He's going jumping forward here with this one. 53 points on the board right now, and I don't see Class. Class is not in this one contesting it, so this is Coop's tournament. Can he have the huge game 5 and then have the breezy? I'm not entirely sure, but Wrigley, finally someone sees this high ground and makes a play for it, but Hypnos falls and Wrigley goes deep into Storm. I think they both just went down on high ground. The power position is given up. Coop has to do something to keep pushing forward. 55 points on the board. Backside of Storm. He's in the top right of your screen. That's what you want to look at. He misses a couple of shots, but the movement gets him through. He's still got floppers, he still has minis, and he's going back to front side to close this one out, Monster.
He is going insane right now. Booga in the low ground trying to find anything. He's going to go for the shotgun exchange. He gets it right when he needs it most. The Siphon's going to come through. Just enough mass to keep him alive as well. And it's a two-way fight right now. It's high ground. It's low ground. Booga versus Zen. And then everyone else up above right now who is battling it out. Dubs, Fishy, Nutsex, all big names on the scene right here for NA East. On the other side, though, Booga trying to bounce back in the comp. Few seconds now. He's gonna play with the storm. He's playing with fire right now. 3 HP. Someone lands in front of him. It's Dubs. Dubs goes down. Booga's still running with it. 4 eliminations now. He is clearly in the top 10, possibly top 5. He might have made it all the way up to the top. He's still in the game here, Ozzy.
Booga closes out strong. We showed it, we said it, we highlighted it, and there he is closing out in a big way. But who can close out this game? Is it who, Fishy? You said it, Monster. He's hot, he's cold, he's looking hot now. He likes his fish hot, and he's trying to push forward. He's going down. He gets pushed down onto Nutx, and no, Nutx takes him out. It's a 1v1 situation. Nutx and exactly, it's closing out. We might see our first heal off, but no, exactly with Flopper in hand, doesn't want to heal off, jumps out to the side with the beautiful legendary tag shot for the 3 elimination win. Coop runs away with it, Monster, but is the lead going to be enough?
I don't know, but that was a battle of layers, and players like Booga really stepping it up just like that. But either way, we're sending over to the desk. We're sending over to the boys to go in and break down all the action for us.